Welcome, my name is Nate Luebbe.
Wait, say welcome to the Grand Teton National Park.
I was gonna say, like, we are here in the...
Oh.
Welcome to Grand Teton National Park. My name is Nate Luebbe.
And I'm Autumn Schrock, and we're professional photographers and members of the Sony Alpha Imaging Collective.
And we are here to talk all about photography. This place is a mecca. There's gonna be some landscapes, we're gonna shoot some wildlife.
We've got astro, some moon photography. I mean, it's a photographer's playground here.
We're even gonna take a couple small breaks for a little yoga session to stretch it out and relax.
Heck yeah.
Can't wait to show you around. This is one of my favorite national parks in the entire world. Let's go check it out.
Being out here is my therapy. It's how I decompress from our very, very busy, hectic, seemingly endless, non-stop world. I've struggled with my mental health for all of my life, but every single time I'm out here and I bring my viewfinder up to my eye, everything else just kind of melts away and I feel peace and I feel at home, truthfully. Seeing these magnificent landscapes through my camera allows me to experience them in a way that most people will never get to. My creativity runs wild out here, and I've found that being out in nature with my camera is the one constant that's able to continually bring me back into balance. And I think, we talk about how beautiful and how scenic landscapes are, but I don't think we talk enough about how healing they can be as well. Part of what's so incredible about nature and being an artist and a photographer and videographer out in nature is that it offers endless possibilities for creativity and inspiration. Whether I stumble upon a new flower I've never seen or an animal or a beautiful mountain ridgeline, I find I'm always being constantly inspired. It's all completely unique.
For me, photography is my passport to spend as much time outside as I want. I'm one of those people who just isn't happy indoors, and basically everything in my life has been targeted towards being able to go outside and go on adventures. There's just something about like the crisp mountain air that just makes me feel better as a person, and that's what I want to do. I've had desk jobs, I've had physical labor jobs, I've had restaurant jobs, and all of those were basically just to earn enough money to be able to go hiking and camping as often as I wanted. But it always came with some sort of a guilt, like I was slacking off and I wasn't applying myself enough. And so I would kind of like rush through it. I would go on a hike and I would try to hit the summit, see the view, go back to the car and get home so I could go to work the next day. I didn't feel like I was really taking advantage of the one life we have here on Earth. And when I discovered photography, it was a way for me to not just slow down and appreciate it, but actually earn my money while being outside. I no longer had to rush through my hikes and my adventures to get back to work. My hikes and my adventures became my job, and that was just a life-changing revelation for me.
Having your partner share the same passion as you is one of the coolest things ever, I think. You understand each other on such a fundamental level. You're doing everything together, basically, and while that might irritate some people, it's something that I think is truly special and that not a lot of people get to experience.
Yeah, it's really fun going out and seeing a beautiful scene together, and I'll take all these photos that I'm happy with, and then I get to look over and see what a good photographer did, and I learn a lot every time.
It's so fascinating because each individual has their own perspective and their own way of seeing the world. And it's really, really interesting seeing some of the shots that Nate gets that I didn't even see that. Like, where did you even take that? And I think that that's really motivating and inspiring, and it pushes me to look for new scenes and new things that I might not have seen by myself.
You get to learn from the astrophotography queen over here. She already never sleeps, so she might as well have a camera in her hands while she doesn't sleep. She actually is a technical artist with a degree in it, and so there's a lot to be learned from her methodical approach to how she captures her images.
That was so nice.
Having the same craft that you can do together is just like a deeper bond, and it's really fun. And I love it because I got into this to have these fun adventures, and I don't have to leave for 2 weeks and come back and tell her all about it. We get to share those experiences together, that's huge for me.
No one invited you.
It's great. We've traveled all over the world, and we have so many more adventures coming up. We're going to Antarctica later this year together. And we are in Grand Teton National Park because this is truly one of the most magnificent wildernesses left in North America. It abuts right up on the greater Yellowstone ecosystem and the Wind River Wilderness. And so there is just this massive, protected, uninterrupted wilderness ecosystem. And there's nowhere better in the lower 48 United States, in my opinion, for landscapes and wildlife than right here. We're both members of the Sony Alpha Imaging Collective, and we're so fortunate to get to use Sony gear for this. In my opinion, they really are the top of the line cameras in the entire industry, and they make our jobs so much easier. They have this amazing AI autofocus, incredible dynamic range, resolution, speed, and thank God I wasn't born during the age when I had to shoot manual film.
Sony is constantly pushing the boundaries, and I think that inspires and motivates me to push my boundaries as well. And so I feel very, very fortunate to be able to shoot with the gear that I can shoot with.
So we're gonna walk you through every step for a trip like this, from planning where we're gonna go at what time, packing the gear that you're gonna need, and then where to go to take the shots that you want.
We're gonna get up very early for sunrises, we're gonna stay out late for sunsets and astrophotography and moon photography. We're gonna find as much wildlife as we can. I'm so excited to bring you along for the ride.
And after we get all these shots, we're gonna walk you through our post-processing method. Everything from how we import and organize to how we edit the photos themselves. I'm in Lightroom, she's in Photoshop. I'm scared of Photoshop. And hopefully we end up with some great stuff out here. Seems like pretty good odds from looking behind us.
Not too shabby of a view. Be prepared to learn so much knowledge, but also some of the best dad jokes around.
So turn on those notifications and stay tuned. We've got a bunch of episodes coming up, and every single one will be the best video you've ever seen on YouTube.
Guaranteed.